Our News Watch continues this afternoon here on KCBS. I'm Dan Mitchinson. It looks like 2024 is going to be the year of the mushroom, at least here in California, as we hear from KCBS's Mary Hughes.
I think all Californians should be proud of our state mushroom.
That's California State Assembly member Ash Kalra. He's talking about the golden chanterelle, which is now the official state mushroom. He said several mycology-oriented groups approached him on the importance of celebrating this part of California's biodiversity, and after several candidates were suggested and then voted on, the golden chanterelle came out on top. According to Debbie Beats, co-founder of the Bay Area Mycological Society, this choice makes perfect sense. It's the only mushroom that was proposed that actually has the name California in its Latin name. So it is called Cantharellus, which is the genus of chanterelles, Californicus. She says the golden chanterelle is the largest of its species in the world, and it's almost exclusively found here in California. I didn't have much luck in finding the newly crowned state mushroom near where I live. It can be difficult to detect. You've got to dig under the leaves beneath the trees, but there was a single white-capped mushroom pushing past the dirt. And we did find a mushroom.
Yeah, we found one.
Growing underneath the trees.
Yeah.
And for Debbie, it's the excitement of the hunt that's going to be fostered by California having the golden chanterelle as a representative.
I think that there is a real groundswell of interest in wild fungi.
Mary Hughes, KCBS.
We're going to head over to the Bay Area Chevy Dealer Sports Desk. Matt's got an update on the college football playoffs in about 2 minutes.
Anyone with a license to practice law can represent you when you've been injured.
Any lawyer can call the insurance company and try to resolve your case.
But if the insurance company says, go fly a kite, not every lawyer is willing to take your case to court.
The worst thing is when the insurance company decides that it's cheaper to wear you down than it is to pay you the amount they owe you.
So they just keep throwing lawyers at you, gambling that your law firm won't be willing to cover the expense of a long, protracted fight.
At Habit Law, we believe that a personal injury lawyer should take care of every client like they were a member of their own family.
That's one of the things we do, and we do it very well.
That's why we don't back away when insurance companies dare us to match that dollar for dollar.
We believe in you. We believe in your case. We
call Habit Law at 1-800-INSURANCE.
When you talk to one lawyer, they get a whole lot better.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, a pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infection from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
Coming up on KCBS.
This is Shannon Golden. While some BART riders have to start paying more today, others are getting a bigger discount.
Right now, we're going to get you back over to the Bay Area Chevy Dealer Sports Desk with an update on the college football playoffs. And here's Matt.
Today's the day. 4 teams, 2 games with one goal in mind, and that is to move on to the college football championship final next week. And it'll be the winner of the game that's underway right now, Alabama Crimson Tide and Michigan Wolverines. Michigan, the number 1 team in the country at 13-0, all tied up 7 apiece with 9:20 to go in the first half of that ballgame. Really good ballgame so far after sloppy starts. Things have tightened up, and we've seen 2 dominant defenses. We'll see the ball flying all over the place tonight. In the other college football semifinal, as number 2 Washington takes on number 3 Texas in the Fiesta Bowl. Again, Michigan and Alabama in the Rose Bowl underway. About 8:07 to play in the first half, all tied at 7 apiece. Joey DeCour made 35 saves in his second career shutout. Seattle Kraken beating the Vegas Golden Knights 3-0 in the NHL's Winter Classic, 39th outdoor hockey game that's been played in the NHL since 2009. 2003. And news from the 49ers today that Christian McCaffrey will be out for the regular season finale for the Niners. Wild calf strain. It happened in the win over Washington yesterday. And for McCaffrey, he'll miss the action, but the good news is 49ers clinched the number 1 overall seed in the NFC, so an extra week of rest is coming when the playoffs begin. At the Sports Desk, Matt Pittman, KCBS.
Join the San Francisco Symphony for an unforgettable music experience at City Symphony Hall. Conductor Jan van Zweden leads the orchestra in 2 symphonic triumphs. Beethoven's heroic Fifth Symphony is widely recognized by the ominous 4-note opening, representing fate knocking at the door. Shostakovich's Fifth Symphony was a huge hit with listeners, but the composer's true intentions remain forever shrouded in mystery. Hear these 2 dynamic works performed by the San Francisco Symphony, January 11th through 13th. Tickets available at sfsymphony.org.
At Fremont Bank, we know home mortgage rates can vary from lender to lender. Some offer no closing cost loans, some have points and fees options. But here, we offer both. We have a range of offers for you to choose from, plus perks that add value to help make your home buying or refinancing process as quick and easy as possible. With our local team of experts who know the Bay Area market up and down, your mortgage process just got a whole lot better. Learn more at fremontbank.com. NMLS 478471, Equal Housing Lender, member SCIC.
Have you been in a car accident? Chilton Auto Body has 15 convenient Bay Area locations to help restore your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Chilton Auto Body is also actively hiring for all positions. For more details, head to chiltonautobody.com. The Bay Area's leader in collision repair.
This portion of the DashCam sponsored by Chilton Auto Body, and we've got some heavy traffic on the Golden Gate Bridge. Kim Vestal, the details.
Well, it's a beautiful day. It's the first day of a brand new year, and I've been watching on X people posting photos of everyone enjoying the view and the heavy traffic that goes along with it. We did have a stall earlier at the beginning of the span. That's long gone now. Plus, up ahead, the parking lot at Vista Point is closed as standard for a holiday. Now we're getting word there may be a person in distress at the end of the span. Emergency crews have been summoned, so we're going to keep an eye on everything that's happening out there, good and bad, with the Chilton Auto Body collision cam. Mainly the northbound side, but I see southbound now starting to slow down as you head out of the Sausalito area. And I see some slow traffic on the upper deck of the Bay Bridge as you come into San Francisco. No new incidents reported, but a lot of folks coming into the city to celebrate the first evening of the new year. Better news in Oakland, 580 crash no longer blocking lanes on 580 eastbound past Killer. It was tied up there for a good mile, and now traffic is moving along much better. Your next update at 3:28 on the traffic meter, KCBS.
All right, Kim's been talking about this great weather, and it certainly is nice. We've got sunshine and 58 in San Francisco. Visit Mancini's Sleep World during their year-end clearance event, or visit sleepworld.com. However, our weather picture is starting to change as we look ahead to late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. We're going to see some rain back with us through at least Wednesday, and then we'll get another break on Thursday, and then more showers Friday. And as we head into the weekend, look for lows tonight to stay into the 40s and highs tomorrow again in the 50s. Traffic and weather together on KCBS. New fares went into effect today for BART riders around the Bay Area. Changes that were approved back in June of last year as part of the service's inflation-based fare increase program. KCBS's Shannon Golden now has more on why some riders are going to be seeing a price hike. Others are going to be paying half price.
BART riders will pay an average of 23 cents more per trip as of today, a 5.5% increase that's expected to bring an additional $26 million in operating funds through the 2025 fiscal year. One rider, Elias, takes BART often and sees the increase as a sign of the times.
With COVID and whatnot, and BART has kind of been in a somewhat decline.
But the fare increase comes on the same day as a sharp discount for qualifying low-income riders. For those with Clipper Start, the means-based discount will jump from 20% to 50% off. I asked another rider, Asia, if she's looked into the program.
I never applied because I feel like if you're a resident in San Francisco, you shouldn't be paying for transportation.
The pilot program was developed as an effort to increase affordability and equitable access for riders, but Asia's not alone. The number of enrollees, about 19,000 as of July 2023, is far below the 1.6 million Bay Area adults who qualify for the program. To see if you qualify, visit clipperstartcard.com. In San Francisco, I'm Shannon Golden, KCBS.
One of those lucky enough to ride in the Rose Parade this year is a teen from the East Bay. He's being honored for receiving a number of organ transplants, as we hear from KCBS's Matt Bigler. Riding on the one legacy organ donation float, Joseph Sanchez from San Leandro. Over the course of his 19 years, Joseph has had not one, not two, but 3 organ transplants, liver, a kidney, and a new heart just 9 months ago. I asked him how he feels about riding in the Rose Parade.
I'm happy to do it and hope people donate more organs for people's lives.
We've had bumpy roads.
Elena, Joseph's mother, says the doctors at Stanford's Lucille Packard Children's Hospital said her son was their first triple transplant patient.
I never thought about these milestones because all I was thinking is just praying to see him live. That was just my thing. I was so thankful every year for seeing him live.
She encourages everyone to consider becoming an organ donor. Matt Bigler, KCBS. Popular diner in Berkeley is closing. Homemade Cafe became famous for a brief minute for its $5 donation ticket program and brought someone a good square breakfast when they couldn't pay for it themselves. KCBS's Raquel Maria Dillon had a chance to speak with some diners waiting to pay tribute to a neighborhood institution on its last day of serving food.
There was a long line of people waiting at least an hour for one last plate of breakfast at Homemade Cafe. Everyone had a story about patronizing this restaurant for decades. David McCree came here every day one summer when he was playing football in high school.
It would be my ritual to come here every morning and then eat as much as possible. 4 eggs, I would get grits, bacon, just the whole nine. I was trying to stuff my mouth and then go to football practice every day.
Each memory is a testament to the deep appreciation the neighborhood felt towards the cafe for its homemade chicken apple sausage and for serving anyone in need of a meal. Colin Duran, the latest owner, was behind the Everybody Eats ticket program. But he says don't blame that charity service for the restaurant closing.
And it's sad that it's virtually impossible for a small locally owned restaurant that wants to pay its employees well, or you just don't scan that thing and don't talk to anybody and try and make good food with quality ingredients at a somewhat affordable price is just virtually impossible these days.
Like a lot of restaurant owners, Duran says people's dining habits have changed, and it's just a whole lot harder to run a food business lately. In Berkeley, I'm Raquel Maria Dillon, KCBS.
Expect to see a lot of new food trends in 2024. Perhaps the biggest will come from the use of weight loss drugs, affecting massive behavioral changes.
There's a lot of good data out there that shows that people who go on these anti-obesity medications eat far more fruits and vegetables and visit fast food far less.
That's Barb Stuckey, Chief Innovation and Marketing Officer at Matson. And other trends to look for: Whole Foods expects Americans will eat more buckwheat. Spice maker McCormick predicts tamarind will be the big flavor this year. Yelp says it's elderflower. Look for faux seafood made from mushrooms. And Stuckey says to look for more exotic fruit-flavored sodas, candies, and other foods.
I would say tropical fruits are really trending. We're seeing things like jackfruit, dragon fruit, and of course the standby mango and passion fruit.
Tom Busby, Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
My little brother's friend has been camped out at our place for 2 days straight. 3. It's because of the Xfinity 10G network. Internet that can handle a house full of screens at once with basically no interruptions. And it's only getting faster. When I was their age, internet like this was a pipe dream. You sound like my grandpa. Please go home. The next generation 10G network only from Xfinity. The future starts now. Now through March 21st, new customers can get 1.2 gigabit internet on the Xfinity 10G network. For just $25 a month for 2 years with no annual contract and Wi-Fi equipment included when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/10G, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless plan and auto-pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. After promo, regular rates apply to internet service and Wi-Fi equipment. Actual speeds vary.
Hey guys, Matt Coker here with West Coast Men's Health. If you have erectile dysfunction and you're tired of taking Viagra and nothing else has worked, then you need to try acoustic wave therapy. Our technology is highly effective at restoring function by clearing out your arteries and increasing blood flow, which is the true secret of a more permanent solution to your ED or Peyronie's disease. West Coast Men's Health also uses acoustic wave therapy to treat chronic pain, including neuropathy, plantar fasciitis, Dupuytren's contracture, and even carpal tunnel. With 11 locations nationwide and a 4.9 average rating on Google, West Coast Men's Health is leading the way in treating erectile dysfunction. So if you have ED, Peyronie's disease, or chronic pain, be proactive about your health and call us today.
Who cares about
Clinics in
health?
San Mateo,
That's
Pleasanton,
stupid.
Walnut Creek,
Who
and Elk Grove. Call
cares about that?
650-407-1168. That's 650-407-1168. 650-407-1168. Online at westcoastmenshealth.com.
At Granger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day.